Valentine's Day. Today I fell victim of the marketing strategies and I bought something to express tequila my deepest feelings. A shaker. Wanna play with me creating some cocktails for this very romantic day? Stay tuned and welcome to the Tequila Princess channel. You are new around here, my name is Ro and I am a Mexican former flight attendant, super passionate about Mexico, tequila and aviation. And today we're gonna be talking about tequila. Again, February the 14th is known to be St. Valentine's Day, a day to celebrate as a couple. So romantic. But here in Mexico we decided that the single people without partners also deserve to celebrate this day. So in Mexico, we celebrate the Day of Love and Friendship. And today I decided to celebrate it with you tequileros, my friends. So we're gonna be playing around with this toy of a shaker that I found somewhere. And I thought it would be very fun to create a couple pink and red cocktails this time. You already know I am not a bartender, I'm not a mixologist, I am just an enthusiast of tequila. And although I usually drink my tequila straight and sip it, today I'm gonna be mixing it with a few ingredients that I think are gonna taste well, and hopefully it's gonna taste much better than my tequila and boost experiment. If you didn't see that video, I'm gonna leave you my terrible fail over here, but I did come up with something better later. It was not entirely a fail, but sort of. Anyway, today we're gonna be playing with this. I only know that depends on how much you shake is how much you dilute the flavor of the ingredients inside. So usually you will add your alcohol and any other ingredients in here with ice. Then you can either just shake it a little bit so that it gets cold, or you can shake it intensely so that you have watered down and cold drink, or you can go crazy with it and shake it a lot until the ice disappears or super breaks and give it a different taste. That works well apparently with very strong drinks with lots of alcohol. And as this is gonna be my first time using a shaker, I hope it's gonna work out. And today I will be mixing my cocktails with a tequila that was given to me. We're gonna be using Tequila Jarana with a 100% agave, reposado. And over here I have a little legend that I want to read to you. Tolotlan, the crib of Tequila Jarana, is located on the region of Los Altos de Jalisco, a small and wise town with the motto, the land produces because the spirit shines. I already tasted it and it has a strong, very glowy kind of taste, but it's good. You can taste the agave and it's not too sweet with a little bitter aftertaste that is gonna work perfect with our sweet and sour mixes for the cocktails. So hopefully it's gonna be a perfect mix. And now let's move on to the preparation. Okay, so these are the ingredients for the first experimental cocktail that we're gonna be creating. A drink that you might or might not recognize, but I cannot show the brand. But it is a kiwi and strawberry mix. We have some ice, we have some strawberries, lime juice. This is called a molcajete, and we have, of course, our tequila. And I have a beautiful cup of it here, but I don't think you can see it very clearly. You will see it much better once the cocktail is made. So let's start by slicing some of these strawberries and juicing the lime. So let's take this strawberry and slice it. And we are going to be separating the sides on the molcajete, and we're going to be using only these center parts that look a little bit like a heart to decorate the glass. Let me finish with a few more of the strawberries and I will show you how. Now we have enough. We're going to be taking the glass and we're gonna put a little bit of the ice in the middle. God, it's alive. So that we can have the strawberries around the glass. Like this. Move. Okay, as you can see, this is a process of a lot of patience. And we're gonna continue with the rest of the glass all around it. I'll be back in a minute. There we go. We have a beautiful glass that looks like it's covered in hearts. Don't you think it looks really beautiful? Now we're gonna set aside this glass and we're gonna be using the sides, the corners of the strawberries and the molcajete to squish them a little bit to create a sort of like a pulp, like a strawberry sauce. And we're gonna be adding this to the shaker. We're gonna be opening this, grab a little bit of ice, not too much. We can take a little bit of the ice of the cup. And then I'm gonna be adding my smashed strawberries along with the delicious juice that we got from them. In case you don't know, te amo means I love you in Spanish. So we have here our ice with the strawberries, and we're gonna be adding with the fantastic measuring glass that it comes with this toy of a shaker, we're gonna be adding 1 ounce of tequila. And then we're gonna be adding 2 ounces of this kiwi and strawberry drink that I told you. 1. And I can see. There. And I'm gonna shake it. We want it to be a little bit broken, and we want it also to be cold, but not too diluted. Let's shake it a little bit more. I think that's enough, but to be fair, I need to taste it first and see if we got a good mix. Let's see. Oh shoot! You're not gonna believe it. I forgot about the lime. Of course, I was gonna say that it is a little bit too sweet. So let's fix that. I'm gonna be squeezing 1 lime, actually 1 ounce of lime juice. Oh, this is hard. Maybe 3/4 of an ounce. This is 3/4. Let's add it to the mix and shake it again. I know, I ended up probably shaking it more than I should have, but silly me, I forgot about the lime. And lime is just perfect with tequila. So let's taste it once more. Okay, that was a little bit too much lime. Guys, we're experimenting. You know that. So, again, we need to fix it. And for that, we need more of this. Let's add 1.5 because it was like really sour. And I think that's gonna be enough. Again, shaking. These experiments are becoming really fun, guys. I hope that you are not disappointed on my mixology abilities. That's so much better. And it's not too heavy on the tequila. So let's bring our glass forward. I'm gonna show you because in my shaker, I have these holes, so I don't really need a strainer. Although I could use another one, but I won't. I want some pieces of the strawberry to get there. Let's fill it up. So there you go. This is our first cocktail. What do you think? I think it's really cute and it also tastes super good. So it's time to go for our second cocktail. there are only gonna be 2. So now we are ready with the ingredients for the second cocktail that I'm trying to create. We have, of course, some tequila, some cranberry juice, sparkling water, a little bit of ice, and I got these red gummies in the shape of roses that I think are super adorable for making this cocktail. And we're gonna be using one of these fantastic gigantic cups that I love so much. So let's get ready. We're gonna be starting by adding a layer of ice in the bottom of the cup. And now I'm gonna be adding the roses to create the illusion that they are kind of floating around. And we're gonna be adding a little bit more ice, try to make them stay where they are, just to sort of keep them in place. We have a big enough glass so that we can add more roses, but not more ice, because then it's gonna be super watered down, and that's something we most definitely do not want. We have a few roses all over the place. We're gonna be setting aside this cup and bring again our shaker. I will be adding again a little bit of ice, and we're gonna be adding, because it's a really big cup, I think 4 ounces. 1.5, 3, and 1. So we have 4 ounces and 2 ounces of tequila. Because remember, usually we need at least double of the drink, non-alcoholic drink, than the tequila, than the alcoholic drink. That's kind of a good ratio. And to cut the sourness of the cranberry juice, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of honey. And now let's see how it goes. I will be shaking these for quite some time because I want the ice to break completely. I still see a little bit of ice over there. Okay, before I pour this into my decorated glass, I'm gonna be adding the sparkling water at the bottom. Woo! This one particularly has a lot of gas, and I love it for this kind of drink. Slowly, because oh man, it's getting so bubbly. And we're gonna be adding this sparkling water in the bottom, so that we have a clear layer in the back. And now let's see, I am attempting to paint it darker in the top and then clear in the bottom. I have no idea what I am doing. See, painting it slightly. Now everything's getting colored. We have the roses floating there. That's pretty. Oh, it just turned over. And now all the clear liquid is on top, and the cranberry and the roses are at the bottom. So my idea of having a clear bottom with a top with color is just gone. It's vanished. It didn't work at all. Oh, but I'm terrible because I forgot to taste it. Oh my god, I forgot to taste it. As I still have some over here. Although it's kind of a little bit too late. Oh my god, it's so good. The amount of honey is just perfect. I nailed it. There you go. The drops of happiness. And there you go, our second cocktail is ready. And of course, after finishing both cocktails, it's time to taste them properly. So here we have the 2 cocktails that I came up with. You can see one is a party size and the other one is a little bit more an individual take. Now we'll be starting with the second one because it's so much heavier. Oh my god, this is the kind of thing that you need 2 hands to hold. Now I have it very securely. I added this piece of strawberry as decoration, but it's too tiny, and another one of the roses that I have in the bottom over there, and you know, this beautiful and decorative straw. Now, I already tasted it off camera because I needed to make sure that the proportions were all right, but I haven't tasted with the sparkling water that I had at the bottom, so let's see how it tastes all together. Oof. I'm telling you, the ratio was perfect. It's not too sweet, it's not too sour, it's perfect. The touch of honey was ideal to cut the sourness of the cranberry. And to be honest, I would have preferred to use agave syrup, but I didn't have any right now because I'm waiting to find a good brand, something that tastes actually like the agave after they cook it. So I haven't bought any yet, but the honey worked perfectly for this. And this is sweetly delicious. If you can come up with a name for this one, let me know, because so far I only have cranberries and roses. And when you finish, these gummies are gonna be soaked in tequila and the drink, and they are gonna taste even better than they already do. Now let's go with the other one. Now if you wanna go for something a little bit more fancy looking, yet simple, I would definitely recommend this. I love the taste. It's a little bit more sour than the other one, less sweet, but if you don't like it like that, you can always add honey. But I think it's quite perfect because for me it's easier to drink this in a longer amount of time because it's not too sweet. Sometimes when I eat things that are, or drink things that are too sweet, it kind of gives me a headache. I don't think that's gonna happen with this. It's more like a fresh drink. But the other one is most definitely a great option for sharing. So you can have 2 straws and, you know, drink as a couple. Or if you are friends, you can share one and, you know, pass it around. This one is a little bit, and now it's it's not in that angle. Let me see. Now the strawberries are floating because there is no more ice holding them back, and it looks like a crown of hearts. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's really, really super fancy looking. I love it. As you can tell, I have a favorite for myself, but the other one is actually really good too, which I'm really pleased because my experimenting has not always come out as good as I was expecting. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me in these experimenting videos because I'm just having so much fun. If you have ideas for new cocktails, or if you know a cocktail that you want me to show you the recipe of, even if I don't know it, I will investigate it. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will make sure to include them in my next videos. I had so much fun playing with my new toy that I'm pretty sure that I will continue to experiment either on or off camera, but I will come up with something new for the next time. I'm so happy with my self-gift. I just wanted to wish you a fantastic St. Valentine's Day, either if you are celebrating love or if you are celebrating friendship. Make it sure to celebrate it with your heart. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to click on the bell to get notifications every single time that I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you next time. Tequila Princess out. Bye! So, here we are. Oh my god, I'm dripping. Oh my god. I can only do one thing and it's focusing on being on focus, and I'm dripping my cocktail.